In 1482, Quasimodo was 20. Claude Frollo was 36. One had grown up, the other had grown old. The archdeacon was no longer the dreamy schoolboy. He had become an austere priest, charged with souls, feared beneath the vaults of Notre-Dame, his head inclined, his large bald brow visible only when he passed. He had not abandoned the education of his brother Jehan, but bitterness had crept into his tenderness. Jehan, the miller's lad, had not grown according to the planned design. Laziness, debauchery, and sedition clung to his heels. Pranks, intrigues, taverns, and brawls made up his life, to Claude's great despair. Disappointed in mankind, the archdeacon took refuge in science. He had devoured the four faculties, probed theology, medicine, law, and the arts, and wearied of permitted fare, had dared, it was said, the Nephis, alchemy, astrology, the Kabbalah. He was seen frequenting Nicolas Flamel's tomb, visiting the ruined house on the corner of the Rue des Écrivains and Marivault, rummaging through a basement grating into cellars that were thought to hold the philosopher's stone. He was also accused of examining even the smallest corbel on the portal of Notre-Dame, and of calculating angles where, rumor had it, a secret might be hidden. He had, at the top of a tower, a forbidden cell, a small window from which, at night, there sometimes escaped a red glow, gasping like a bellows. So ran the people's talk. There goes the archdeacon blowing. Hell is sputtering up there. The learned and the pious suspected him. Some doubted in horror, others sniffed witchcraft in him. Quasimodo was thought to be a demon, Claude a sorcerer. The bell-ringer would be the ransom of the soul. But behind that renown there was a man consumed. His heavy brows, bitter mouth, and graying hair betrayed an inner struggle. At times he was harsher, more exemplary. At others his nails would rake at his surplice until the maidservants could see the marks. He hated women with a cruel severity. The mere sight of a silk garment was enough for him to pull his hood down over his eyes. He opposed, indeed, to the point of refusing to appear, the admission of a princess to the cloister. Such was the paradox. Notre-Dame was loved by an instinctive half-man for its grandeur, and by a learned mind for its enigma, loved by Quasimodo for its beauty, and by Claude for its meaning and mystery. Between science and dust, between prayer and furnace, man had fashioned abysses into which curiosity sank and the soul was consumed.